Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host Sandman. Today I'm going to be reviewing Covert Instruments Tag. Let's get into it. These tags were released around the time that the Echelon lockpick set, the intermediate pick set from Covert Instruments, was released on their website. I put in an order for both at the exact same time, received them both in the mail. I didn't receive the tag until after I'd done my my bridge raid with a locksport meetup group in Houston, the East End Locksport meetup group. And we did a bridge raid on the night before Halloween, and it was quite successful. We walked away with 53 locks. I consider it salvaging because 2 weeks later, every single one of the locks that were left on the bridge, thousands of them, were completely removed by the city, and they put up a mesh material that covers the actual fencing to keep any pedestrians from vandalizing the bridge and putting more locks on that bridge. It was considered a safety hazard, not only because of the weight of the locks accumulating on the bridge and there's a highway below, but it's also a safety hazard because people will take keys and they throw them off of the bridge, and they were hitting cars, and it was causing there's just a mess of brass keys on the ground, probably causing flat tires. It is very common to find lock bridges above waterways or streams or lakes or whatever, rivers, and people will put love locks on those bridges because it's very picturesque. However, they get into the habit of leaving their trash behind. They'll buy a plastic package, or a blister pack with a master or Brinks lock in it. They'll leave the trash on the bridge. They'll take their key, they'll throw it into the water, which is an environmental issue. So as a lock collector and a lock sport enthusiast, as a former locksmith and a competitive lock picker, I absolutely think that love lock bridges are disgusting. I think they're stupid. I think they're an environmental hazard, and I will do everything I can in my power to absolutely eradicate them where legal and appropriate. And Covert Instruments has just basically said, hold my beer. And they took it one step further and they made it a game. They started making and releasing these lock tags specifically for the Love Lock challenge of going to a Love Lock bridge and picking locks to salvage so that they can be reused in lock sport and used for teaching in lock sport meetup groups and at conventions and conferences. However, these have a lot of utility purposes. They just, however, I don't know if you guys follow Covert Instruments on Instagram, but their Instagram is blowing up. Essentially, Covert Instruments has these golden tags, and they have placed golden tags all throughout North America. And the first two locations have been revealed. The first tag, Covert Instruments says the person that can pick the lock that this tag was on gets $1,000. And someone did within, I think, 48 hours. Someone was able to pick the lock, and Covert Instruments PayPal'd that individual $1,000. It's incredible. And then the second golden tag was just revealed to be in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, or excuse me, did I say that right? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And that is for a $1,000 shopping spree, and nobody has picked that lock yet. In fact, the location was just discovered about 2 hours ago by an internet sleuth. So if you are not following Covert Instruments on Instagram, you totally should be. If you don't have an Instagram, you should be. I'm on there, Covert Instruments on there. All my favorite lock manufacturers, or lockpick tool manufacturers are on there, such as Jimy Longs and Multipick and Bare Bones and Law Lock Tools. All of my favorite manufacturers are on there. So this seems to be only something that I am seeing on Instagram. I think I did see a quick short story, a 30-second or a 60-second short story from McNally, or maybe it was Covert Instruments. I don't remember. But these things are going out into the world like gangbusters, and the gold tag challenge has commenced. It has started. So right now, as I said, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The address has been posted on Instagram, at least on my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, to my stories, you can see the address to where the golden tag is, and it has not been picked yet. And it looks like it's just an American lock. So that's about a green belt level lock. I know a lot of you can do that. It's a great learning experience. If you haven't, I think people should go out there and try to pick it and get $1,000 shopping spree with Covert Instruments. So that's something that's amazing that's happening in the community. Let's go ahead and talk about the product itself. The love lock that brought you here has been picked open. The shackle tags are placed by our community as part of a competitive security awareness campaign. The lockpickers personalize their tags and showcase their skill by placing as many as they can. And for each tag that gets placed, we donate to a charity that will clean up a pond or trash per tag. Look around and you'll notice that some locks have more than others. Picking locks is easier than you might think, but not all locks are the same. While some serve their purpose as security products, others have inexcusable flaws. Flaws the manufacturers are aware of, yet instead of fixing, they continue to cut costs, putting you at risk. Selling you a false sense of security is made possible by keeping you ignorant. You deserve a realistic expectation of what you use to protect your home, possessions, and family. By learning how to pick locks, you'll not only have a new hobby, but a skill that improves your security awareness. Rules. For the $1,000 gold tag prize, video must be posted on social media to claim gold tags. The video must include shot of the lock in its original location, video of the full picking attempt resulting in an open of the lock. No destructive attacks. The lock must be picked. Use the hashtags lovelocks, shackle tags, Covert Instruments, gold shackle tag on social media and tag us. Email sales@Covert Instruments if you manage to find and open a gold tag to reclaim your prize. Rules for placing shackle tags. Customize your tags to keep track of which ones you've placed. Place your shackle tags on love locks. If a lock already has a shackle tag on it, try and add yours to it. To get your tags counted for a Team C's donation, you must provide a video with the following. Show each of your uniquely customized tags on love locks. Use the hashtags lovelocks, shackle tags, and Covert Instruments on social media and tag us. Community tag contributions will be counted on Fridays every week, and the donation total and tally will be updated in the product descriptions on the website. So that blows my mind. Not only are they selling a product for us to use as hobbyists, not only does this have multiple utility purposes, I could put this on a gun lock to just, put my address. I could put my personal information, so if the gun is stolen, if the gun lock is still attached to the gun and this tag is on that gun lock, if that gun were to be retrieved, it could be given back to me. Not only could I use it for identifying my personal locks in my collection, maybe I want to write down that my Master 19 here has barrel pins, 6 barrel pins, and then it's a purple belt lock. Maybe I want to, I could just use it for labeling all of my locks because I have a lot of high security locks with unique pin sets. But I can use this to put challenge locks out into the wild. I can use this to say I was here, and whenever I pick a lock on a love lock bridge, I can put this on a love lock and close it again. Alternatively, I can scalp tags. So if I see another lock sporter that has picked a lock, I can pick that lock and I can take his tag and I can collect other people's tags, or I can add my tag to that lock, making it fun for everybody to slowly add locks. Wouldn't that be cool to find a lock that has 10 tags on it from 10 different people? That'd be amazing. But they've gone one step further and they've added the $1,000 gold tag prize. So if you can find a gold tag and pick it, then you get $1,000 shopping spree or $1,000 directly, debited to your PayPal account, depending on the challenge of that at that given time. So far we've seen one of each. I don't know what they're going to do in the future. I have no idea what they're planning on doing with any of this stuff, but that's amazing. And then they are also offering the opportunity that if you get your tags counted for a Team C's donation, so they are donating to a group of people that actually clean up these bridges and they clean up the waterways. So this is environmentally friendly. So that's super cool. That blows my mind. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my Sandman logo etched on the back of all these tags. And I am going to take a few high security locks, about blue belt, purple belt level, that I will pick on camera, and then I will place them on a secret location in Austin. And if you can pick the lock, I don't know, maybe I'll buy you dinner. How about that? I don't know. I'll figure something out to where I can do my own little challenge. It'll be fun. It'll be my Sandman lock tag challenge, where, you know, if you can pick one of my locks, I would love to, you know, hang out with you, take you out to dinner. Maybe we can go to a locksport meetup, you know, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe I'll give you a lockpick set. But if you can pick one of my locks, my friends, you probably already own the best lockpicks on the market. So we'll see what we do with that. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm totally going to start getting these engraved with my logo and my information. And man, I can't wait to see what Covert Instruments puts out next. That's such a really neat deal. That's all I have to say about this, folks. You know, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit subscribe. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts on this tag challenge? Are you guys interested in buying these for yourself? Are you interested in finding the gold tag and earning $1,000 shopping spree with Covert Instruments? Have I missed any ideas on what to do with these tags? Is there something else that I haven't been thinking of that we could use these tags for in our community? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. I'm an idiot. I completely forgot to even show you that these tags are large enough to fit on the largest shackles in my collection. I have the largest locks that I'm aware of. They totally fit on all of these shackles. This is the Sergeant in Greenleaf 951. This is the Master Lock 19. This thing is ginormous. I don't have a Master Lock on my table, but just to give you an idea of how big this thing is, and this totally fits that shackle as well. I have my next size is going to be my Lockwood, and that fits as well. So these tags fit every single shackle on the market that I at least have in my collection. I have a pretty large collection.